Hi everybody, today we're working on my own personal Mini. This is a 2004 Cooper S. It makes about 240 horsepower, whole bunch of performance mods, and I use this to drive around the track, and also it's really fun to drive on the street as well. And today I'm replacing the front ball joints. Here's one of the worn out ball joints. It's fairly loose in the socket, so I'm going to go ahead and put this new one in. The new ones are really tight. I can barely move it without a lot of force. This is the tool that we'll use to crack the ball joints out of the control arms. You can get this at Harbor Freight, or I think that you can even get it online at Amazon. I'll post a link in the description, and it really makes it easier to get it out of the ball joint. You can also use the BFH, the big hammer method, to get it out. This is a lot more reliable, and less hammering and smashing is required. This car has a big brake kit on it, so I can't get access directly to the ball joint lower end until I pull it out of the hub, because the brake rotor is too large and it's in the way. On regular Minis, you can usually just slide in the ball joint separator right underneath the brake rotor. Okay, so the ball joint is held in by 3 nuts. There's an 18mm on the bottom and a couple of 13mm here on each side. So we just simply have to take off these 2 13s, pull the ball joint out of the hub, and then we'll take it out of the control arm as well. Sometimes the top end of this ball joint is corroded and seized into the hub, so you may need to use a very thick tipped screwdriver or a pry bar and some hammering action to separate this the ball joint from the hub. On my car, these pop out pretty easy, but some of the cars they don't do it so much. So first you can just try tapping it out like that, and if you're lucky it'll come right out. If not, you may have some hammering action to deal with. Next we'll separate the bottom end. Okay, after separating with the wrench, you'll want to put the nut back on. Just hand tighten it to avoid things flying out with explosive force when you separate the ball joint. Then you'll just go ahead and put the separator tool on, tap it in until the nut and the stud are at the lower part of the tool here, and then tighten it down all the way. Get your 19mm socket or wrench, and then tighten it down until it pops free. There it goes. And the nut at the bottom here protected it from flying out of there. So now you just pull it out by hand. Put in the new ball joint. Now we'll go ahead and put the top of the ball joint back into the hub. So it's really easy to replace these outer ball joints at any time. You don't need to wait for a major service such as removing the subframe. This can be done really at any time. right, and that's all that there is to it. Now you just go back through and torque down the bolts, hand torque them until they feel nice and tight, and you're pretty much done. So thanks for watching. Click the like button if you like this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.